What is happening, everybody? Happy Friday to you. My name is Matt Faircloth, and I'm going to be doing a really cool episode of something called Deal or No Deal. And there are no briefcase, there is no lovely ladies behind me or anything like that. I'm talking about a real estate deal or no deal. So that's what I'm talking about. Oh, let me mute that. Sorry, I can hear myself, and that doesn't work for me. So sorry about that. So we're going to be doing a real estate deal or no deal. I toured one of a property that we're considering buying as late last week, or yeah, earlier this week. I did a video shoot. I got 3 videos I'm going to show you guys, and we're going to do deal or no deal. So for those of you guys watching on YouTube, you can give feedback. You can decide to like or share this or whatever it is. Those of you guys watching on Facebook, you should be able to do the same. I've got to open up my Facebook feed here so I can chat along with you guys. So you can ask questions, you can type in, you can chat bar, whatever you guys want to do. I'm in to chat with you guys here, and I can see you guys on YouTube. I can see you guys on Facebook, and we can do all that together. What I want you guys to do, though, do me a favor. Before we go any further, I want you guys to just shout out where you're from, because I love to play a cool game called Who's the Closest and Who's the Furthest from Matt, right? So I'm sitting here in Trenton, New Jersey. So who's the closest to Trenton? Who's the furthest from Trenton? And that's how who's closest, who's furthest works. So give me a quick shout out in the shout out bar. If you guys are watching on Facebook or YouTube or whatever it is, give me a quick hit on where you guys are from. We'll do that, and then we're gonna go and do this video tour for deal or no deal. We're gonna talk. I'm gonna stop each video in between, and we'll do a quick chat in between on what you guys saw, what you guys thought, and we'll decide if you guys think this is a deal or no deal. So again, where are you from? Give me a quick shout out. Paris, Ontario, Canada. What's up, Brent? Cool. Dubai. What's up, Tiffany? From Dubai, man. I heard that's probably a bucket list place for me to check out. I've heard that is an amazing place. Cool. Let's see. Hello, Tiffany. How are you? That's cool. If you guys do me a favor, I want you guys to do me a favor though. Those of you guys who are watching, if you can, like this video. Like it. Give it a thumbs up on Facebook. Or give it a like on YouTube as well. Because what that does is that helps propagate the video to YouTube and Facebook. So take a minute and like it. Give it a thumbs up. One of these. Because what that it just pushes it out to the YouTube or Facebook space and lets people see that, hey, this guy's doing something cool. We should push more of this. We should let more people know about this cool guy, Matt Faircloth, on the BiggerPockets page that's doing stuff. So it'll put it to the top of people's feeds, and they'll get to see what you're watching, and they can come and join us and have more deal or no deal conversations with us. So do me a favor, give it a thumbs up. I see some thumbs up coming across on let's see, how we doing? I like to do a little competition. YouTube, you guys are sitting at 8 right now. 8 thumbs up. You guys can do better than that. Let's see how Facebook is doing on likes, because Facebook's got 15. YouTube, come on. You guys are getting doubled by Facebook right now. So these of you guys watching on YouTube, just do yourself a favor, do me a favor, don't make yourself look bad. Give it a like, because you guys are getting smoked by the folks that are watching on Facebook right now. You don't want that. I don't want that. I'm a YouTube guy myself. I got my own YouTube channel. I can't have YouTube get embarrassed like that. YouTube's now up to 10. Again, you guys can do better. I know you can. So that's the long and short of it. Just if you guys are watching, be sure that you like it and show people and tell people what you like about it, and hey, thumbs up. This guy's awesome. Anyway, any more people want to talk about where you're from? Cool. Let's see. Illinois, Chicago. That's awesome. I've only been through there. I'd actually like to come hang out there. Seattle. Love it. I love the West Coast. Elizabeth, New Jersey. Tiffany, you win the closest to Matt prize most likely. Cool. So that's what we got, guys. Here's the deal. I just give me a second. I'm gonna share my screen with you. So, and I'm not the most techie guy, as my man Zachary from BiggerPockets, who's probably watching this. If I'm Iron Man, he's my Jarvis. If he's watching, he'll admit that I'm not the most techie. So I'm going to try and share my screen with you guys so you can watch this video that I shot at this duplex that we're considering buying right here in Trenton, New Jersey, that I want to show to you guys for the deal or no deal. So we're going to watch a site walk. So bear with me. It may delay for a second, but don't you go anywhere because we're going to watch a site walk video right now. Okay? Hang on. Cool. All right, there's that. Okay, hang on, guys. Okay, cool. There we go. And I go to YouTube. Somebody let me know if you guys can hear me, by the way. Somebody give me like a shout out. I can hear you, Matt. Missouri, Kentucky. Oh, Kentucky. We have a deal under contract in Kentucky. I'd love to talk to you, Carrie, about what you think of Kentucky. Lexington, Kentucky. We put a property under contract. Love to hear more of your thoughts on that marketplace. So cool. From Spain, man, lots of international folks jumping in today. Cool. Here's my YouTube channel. Let me just jump into here. You guys should be able to see. Cool. There's my YouTube channel. By the way, you want to check that out, go to youtube.com/DeRosa Group. And here is video number 1. So sit tight, get yourself a bucket of popcorn, and watch this. No, we're buying an apartment building in Kentucky, a 166 unit deal. So here is the first site walk. Okay, guys, get yourself out a bucket of popcorn and a pen and a paper and watch Deal or No Deal, okay?
What's happening, Bigger Pockets? It's Matt Faircloth. Time for a game of Deal or No Deal. Here we go. All right, this is a duplex sitting in Trenton, New Jersey. There we go, okay? This duplex
Start it over. There we go.
What's happening, Bigger Pockets? It's Matt Faircloth. Time for a game of Deal or No Deal. Here we go. All right, this is a duplex sitting in Trenton, New Jersey. There we go. Okay, this duplex can get purchased for $36,000. You cannot renegotiate the price. It's either a deal at 36 or it's not. Duplex. It consists of a 1-bedroom apartment. I'll take you guys inside, but I'll tell you data on the outside. The 1-bedroom apartment can be leased for around $850. It's around 80% done, finished, reasonable finishes. The upstairs unit is gutted, and you'll see that too. Okay, more data on the area. Here's a big area, big lot over here. This lot was just purchased by the Boys and Girls Club because the Boys and Girls Club is going to do a big community garden there. Okay. That's good. That's a good thing. You've also got on that corner right there a big redevelopment. The developer happened to know. He tells me that he's going to be doing a juice bar. He's got a tenant that wants to open up a juice bar and like a smoothie place inside that spot. So redevelopment, nice things happening, and a big community garden going in outside too. Here's the other side of the property. You got a small little outside porch. And the property has already been tie-back wrapped by the prior owner, so it's prepped and ready for, part of it's prepped and ready for vinyl siding. The rest of the property needs vinyl siding, maintenance-free vinyl siding on the outside. I'm going to show you one more thing before you guys make your first judgment for Deal or No Deal. Here is a big garage. This is a cinder block wall that needs to get caved in. All this needs to get removed. This entire garage needs to get demolished. And then we're going to do a small parking area out here. That would be the plan for that. Now you got to factor in rough cost for that, rough cost to be renovating this property, which I'll take you inside. But what I want you guys to do is right now, just based on the data that you have, $36K to buy. Do we keep looking or do we walk? Deal or no deal? That's the question. Deal or no deal? Deal as in keep investigating, see what we got. No deal as in I don't like what I'm hearing, Matt, I'm out. Deal or no deal? Right now, make a vote.
Cool. So that's it, guys. Deal or no deal? Type it in. I'll tell you my thoughts on it. Okay. Pros and cons real quick. Pros I like. I like that there's some other development happening in the area. You never want to do deals where there's nothing else doing, where there's a bunch of board ups and you're the only kid on the block and you're expected as the developer to be the only one that can lift things up and turn things around in that neighborhood. No, thank you. I like to I play well with others as a landlord. I like to be involved in projects where there's other people doing things in the neighborhoods that I'm in and everything like that. And so I like the fact that there's other folks doing stuff in that neighborhood. Some folks don't like that because they want to be the only kid on the block. They don't want to get, they don't want to mix around with other owners or anything like that. I want to hear, let's see, Raymond said no deal. David says deal. Ben says deal. Jeff says deal. Cool. Raymond, why no deal, man? Let's see. Robert says deal. Willie says deal. Deal, deal, deal. Uh-oh. Ruben, no deal. All right. I got like 10 deals and 2 no deals. Would love to hear why you guys don't like it. So those are my pros. Okay. There are some cons. Okay. The cons are it is a C, probably a C minus market right now. There's some signs of D market. It used to be a D market, but it's doing this. It's on the uptick. It's doing that. And so who knows? Maybe the economy shifts and it goes back down to being a D. That is something to consider. There are some things that still to this day we're not 100% sure of. You guys will see once we go inside. Some of you guys might not have noticed this, but there is only one electrical meter on the outside of the property. And we're going to be adding a meter, but you're talking about now dealing with the public utility company, which can take forever for them to get out there and do what they're supposed to do or to drop your meter on. You're dealing with a bureaucratic organization, so it just takes a while to get things like that done. So that's something I didn't bring up during the walkthrough that I noticed while I was sitting here watching with you guys. That's a con. Ripping down that building in the back is a con too. I can tell you, you should not consider any environmental factors on tearing that down because we did look into it. There's no oil tank or nothing underground back there that we got to deal with. But it's major demo. It's a lot of work. I showed you guys a lot of work on the outside of that property. We haven't even set foot inside the property yet, and I'm already doing vinyl replacement siding. I'm already ripping down a garage, and I'm doing a bunch of electrical work on the outside. So those are the cons that I would think. So anybody else? The meter cost, believe it or not, Vicky's actually free. The electrical work that you would pay to have your electrician do the prep work to get ready for the public utility to come out and drop the meters in is around $1,000. So it's not a big dollar cost. It's paperwork and time because it'll take the public utility at least 2 months to come out and connect that power for you. I'd flip it. C area, too much to bring, 80% done on the inside. Yeah, right. 80% of one unit's done, the other unit's complete shambles. You'll see. Don't hang off on that. Let's see. Raymond gave me, honestly, I got on late and just don't know the details, so just say what I saw in the picture. I love that. So yeah, you're going on. You got to go off of what you got, right? All right, well, stick around, Raymond, because we're gonna go inside now. Okay, cool. You guys ready to go inside? Give me a thumb. Those of you watching on Facebook, give me a quickie thumbs up if you guys are ready to hop inside the property and check it out. Cool, awesome. You guys are ready to roll. Facebook is smoking YouTube today with regards to likes and activity and stuff like that. Cool. All right, now here we go. Let's go inside. I gotta, again, not techie guy. Give me a minute here to screen share with you guys again, and we'll pop up the interior tour. Okay, you guys will like this one. This is gonna be a tour of the first floor. Here we go. Oh, of course. Give me a minute. Here we go. All right, there we go. I clicked on the wrong thing. There we go. And I'll make it full screen. I'll make it full screen this time. All right, guys, we're inside. Deal or no deal round 2. Okay, this is the first floor unit. Give you guys rough square footage. This, again, more data. This property was owned by a landlord that tried to renovate this place and then ran out of money, okay? So he put in El Cheapo floors. These are Armstrong Congola
linoleum floors. These are, I mean, they're durable, but they don't look very good. They look cheap. It's my personal opinion, and some of you might agree. Some of the electrical's done, some of it's not. So the I'm about 5'7", okay? Uh-oh. little short here, okay? That's the door to the basement, by the way. I'll tell you what's down there. I'm not gonna go down there because I don't need light in this property, but I'll tell you what's going on down there. This bathroom is in reasonable good shape. Could just get brought back and restored. Tile floor, shower stall here, not a tub, shower stall. Vanity and a mirror here. Again, there's no electricity on in the property because they haven't connected it yet, so you got to negotiate with a local utility company to get that installed. Again, I'm 5'7", and I'm touching the ceiling. Okay, so this is maybe a 6-foot ceiling right here. Okay, it's grandfathered, so you don't run the risk of having to rip this out and raise the ceiling. I'll give you guys that for deal or no deal, but I will say, when I say grandfather, meaning like it's already been done. The ceiling's always been this high in this property. It's not like they rebuilt it new construction, so it doesn't have to conform with current local codes. It's just, it gets grandfathered. But a factor you have to consider is, will you have a problem leasing a property that can only get leased to people that are around my height before, you know, they can just reach up and go like that. So it's a little weird, okay? So you get a little bit of weirdness on here when you guys factor in deal or no deal. He did a very nice kitchen, but if you look a little closer, these are pretty much particle board cabinets that he made, super thin, okay? The plan here, and this is my plan, is to repaint these cabinets and put fixtures on the outside. Keep the tile backsplash because it is swanky backsplash for some reason. This bar here thing that he did, he built this out off of the wall. This is floating, okay? Meaning it's not attached to the floor. What? Look at that. Now you guys are looking at it upside down. Sorry about that, but that's just the only way I can get my camera underneath there. You can see it is not touching the floor. So currently it's 30. This is a death trap. Absolutely no way does this stay. So this has to get taken off. Now, the question for deal or no deal that you guys need to factor in is, what else did he do? Little shortcuts that he thought would be kind of cool that are going to be code issues or going to be safety issues or whatever it is. There's only but so much, and I'm not going to tell you all this stuff. You got to make the decision right now. You're doing your walkthrough. You see this floating cabinet kind of hanging out, and these pretty much like cabinets, or these cabinet doors made out of particle board here, okay? So in a second here, I'm going to ask you guys to make a call on deal or no deal, just based on the data that you got. Here's a bedroom here, okay? Here's a bedroom, little sitting room, and then a door that's going to be removed because there's no reason for another door on this side. Okay, so there is round 2, guys. We're gonna go upstairs in a second, but before we go upstairs, deal or no deal? Tell me right now, deal or no deal means, should I keep walking or should we stop and you guys walk away? Remember, $36,850 for this unit, $850 for upstairs. We haven't done construction costs yet, but you might have seen enough to say no deal. Deal or no deal right now? Make the vote.
All right, guys, there we go. Deal or no deal. We saw a lot right there. You know, for those of you guys that were paying close attention, all kinds of interesting stuff came up, some of which I talked about in the video, some of which I did not, right? I apologize if the video was a little choppy, by the way, because I'm shitting it from YouTube and I'm also broadcasting at the same time. So I'm asking a lot out of my internet today. So hopefully that all came through nice and clean for you guys. If it didn't, I apologize. But a few things that were very clear, like, whoa, we should talk about that real quick, was they had that floating bar. I mean, I think he thought that would be real cool. My guess is that he didn't want to, he just thought it'd be just a funky, cool thing that he could do. It's absolutely unnecessary. And like I said, eventually that will start to lose some of its structural integrity. Now, it's not about that, because we can take that out pretty easy, okay? But it's what else did he do that he thought would be a good idea that we don't even know about yet, right? Big thing. A lot of you guys are like, hey, the height requirement, forget it. Like Michael, my friend here on Facebook, is 6'4", so he wouldn't even be able to do the renovations on the property or do the walkthrough because he'd be, you know, he'd have to like be on his hands and knees the whole time when he walks the property. I happen to be 5'7", so it's no problem for me to walk that area. So yeah, no deal in Chicago. Cool. Keep going, guys. Deal or no deal? What do you guys think? David, yes, all permits. I should have said this. All permits were pulled. All the work that he did was pulled to permit. So we don't have to undo any work that he did because of non-permitted work. And the city's aware of that ceiling height. There are other properties, I should tell you, in that part of Trenton that have low ceilings like that. So this is not an uncommon thing. And it's just clear you can't rent to people that are too tall, okay? And everything like that. So that is something that you see. So 2 bits of data that you guys should know. So you're not going to be directly in violation because you didn't pull his permits, or directly in violation because of ceiling heights. I'll take that off the table for you guys, okay? But you do have to deal with just low ceilings in general. So if folks come in and your ceilings are super low, they're going to have to deal with it. So deal or no deal, guys? What do you guys think? Okay, give me some feedback here. Deal or no deal? Knock the whole thing down. Possible, Raymond. Yeah, maybe for that price. I still think that you do better off renovating it. So David's still a deal. What's the asking price? Oh, the 36K is the purchase price. First floor 850, second floor 850 in rents. So you're at like $1,600 with off-street parking, because once we rip off that garage, we'll have 2 off-street parking spots behind. So good, nice value add. I mean, like big value add deal. And you guys are underwriting this as if it were a buy and hold, not a wholesale, not to get it under agreement for 36 and sell it to somebody else for 40 or 45 or 50 or whatever. So not that. When you guys are saying deal or no deal, the deal is you guys buy it, you find the money to renovate it, you refinance. This is a BRRRR deal. So that's the deal. No deal would mean I'm not interested, or I would want to flip it, or I would want to wholesale or whatever. But when you guys say deal, that means you got to do a BRRRR. Okay? Cool. Still a deal. Vicky, 36K purchase plus if you went and spent 50K, that's only 86K revenue coming in. Yeah, I would actually give you a little more than that, Vicky. I'd probably give you 1,400 a month. Including vacancies and everything like that for your numbers. Vicky's still deal. Tiffany's still deal. Martin's at a deal at 36K. Cool. All right. I'm not seeing a ton of no deals from you guys, although Martin's at a no deal in Chicago. I get it, but remember we're playing in Trenton, New Jersey here, and some of the things that you saw are common. Raymond, great point, man. Awkward property, awkward tenants. You got to remember that. I mean, sometimes the properties are weird that you're going to get things that are weird. You're only going to get people that want to live in a weird unit, right? Cool. 2% rule after 50K rehab deal. Cool. All right. Here we go. Let's go to this. You guys ready to go to the upstairs? Give me a heart. I want to see some hearts coming from Facebook here. Give me like a heart if you guys are looking to go to the 3rd floor, okay? I'm sorry, the 2nd floor of the property. I got one more video to show you guys. Cool. To be conservative, assume high rehab and low income if that's still a hell of a deal. Yeah, I agree. Let me see some hearts coming, guys. I want to see some love, some hearts. Heart. Cool. I love. There's nothing better than seeing hearts come across the screen when you're doing a live video, because it feels the warmth coming from you guys. Cool. All right, guys, here we go. Thanks for your hearts. Thanks for your love. Here we go for the 2nd floor walkthrough to the unit upstairs. This meant what you guys are about to see may change some of your deal or no deal opinions right now. So pay close attention and watch, because some of you guys may see some things you don't like. Watch closely and do another vote, deal or no deal. Here we go, guys. All right, folks. Now get a little scary. We're going upstairs. Deal or no deal, going upstairs to the 2nd floor, to the 2nd unit. Now there'll be an entry door here. That's the door we came in, to the common door. That's the door to the 1st floor unit. There'll be a door here going to the upstairs apartment, okay? Now you can see we're getting a little more wonky. Those of you folks that are experienced around construction,
will start licking your chops and you see this kind of thing. Those of you folks that are not are gonna run for the hills, okay? So, this is a completely gutted unit. Let's start in here, in this lovely room that will be the bedroom, okay? Look how high up those ceilings go. What? Wow. So right now, again, I'm 5'7". I can touch this. It's a little lower than this, a little higher than the ceilings downstairs, but still, if we were to finish this off as a bedroom, then it would be low. It would be a fairly low ceiling. Now, if you also look, see this? That's a combination of termites and water. That's on the termites in the second floor of a property. What? How'd they get there? They didn't fly. They crawled up from the ground to right here, okay, to the second floor inside of a beam, which means it needs to get sistered. That's what sistering looks like right there. Okay, see this? I love my selfie stick. See this right here? That's putting another beam next to it, like a nice good sister holding it up, supporting. That's what sisters do, holding and supporting next door to each other, right? So I've got all these beams across here, but the question is it possible to frame up and raise that ceiling? You guys can't see. There you go. That's a good angle. See how high up that ceiling goes? That's probably another 15 feet that it goes up above here. So could I, with enough money and enough carpentry, question mark, how much the carpentry is going to cost? I don't know. We'll see. Could I raise these beams up and make this a high ceiling bedroom? Okay. Or if I can't do it, do I deal with a low ceiling bedroom like this? Or do I run the risk of having a carpenter do it and then, you know, this whole place falling into the ground? Like, this has all been newly framed by the prior owner. Okay, and of course there's a wall here that comes out. The whole room is that room and this room together. That would be the big bedroom. Okay, so the evaluation you need to make on Deal or No Deal is, do you want to either take a low ceiling room or run the risk and raise it and make it super swanky, but maybe run the risk of the cost of elevating the ceiling like that. Okay, so that's side number one of this upstairs unit. Now I've got this big room here. This lovely room will be the kitchen. Okay. Kitchen's this wall gets moved over here, this wall gets moved over here to open up the span going into this room. There'll be something called a knee wall right here to stop you from falling down those steps and having a travesty. There'll be a wall about this high, about 4 feet high. It's called a knee wall, which is framed up and sheetrock around it with a nice top plate on top of it. That's called a knee wall. Kitchen cabinets will go along this wall, right along that window. Eat-in kitchen area will go over here, okay? It's about a 12 by 12 room, so standard kitchen, okay? HVAC unit will go up in the attic. Hot water heater will go just in a little closet in that kitchen, or maybe even in this bathroom. This is a big bathroom. So big bathroom here, toilet. Oh, maybe I can't do that. Tub, and then toilet, tub, and then the vanity goes over here. Okay, that's the layout that's the layout of this bathroom. Full reno. So here are the numbers, guys. As a matter of fact, I won't give you the numbers yet. You guys got to do a deal or no deal based on what I just showed you on this. So now you're only going to get one more opportunity to deal or no deal, because I'm going to give you all the numbers and you got to make a final decision, okay? So what I just showed you here, do you back out? Again, the price, you have to take it for $36,000. You can get $850 for the upstairs, $850 for the downstairs, give or take. So all in rent of $17,000. There's $1,700. You haven't done, you haven't run construction yet. You're not sure if you want to keep walking or if you really want to keep a value. If you want to get in, there's some potential structural issues, potential termite issues. Okay. The property. Other questions. The property is already currently zoned as a duplex, so you can already do that. You need utilities, HVAC. You need a full renovation on this apartment here. Okay. So, if you guys want to try just put in rough estimates on construction from what I'm showing you, put them in. But right now, guys, deal or no deal, tell me what you think.